How to play Pixelmon in Minecraft 2023. The first thing we need to do is we need to get the Technic launcher platform, and we can do that by looking it up on Google right over here and just pressing on the first link that pops up. So all you gotta do is press over here to where it says get the launcher, and you want to scroll down and obviously read all that information if you want, and you want to go ahead and pick on the version you are currently on. So if you're on Windows, go ahead and press on Windows, Mac right over here, and Linux right over there. I already downloaded it, but you guys want to go ahead and download the version that corresponds to you. When you open Technic launcher, here's how everything should look like. This is basically a massive platform where you can get so many different mod packs and stuff like that. It's not just limited to Pixelmon. You can get like RL Craft over here, which in my opinion is super duper sick. But anyways, guys, if you actually want to go ahead and get a Pixelmon, what you got to do is you got to go over here to where it says mod packs, and then you want to go over here to the search bar, and what you want to type up is search up Pocket Pixels Pixelmon right over here. And this is basically the Pixelmon mod that we're going to be using in order to actually play. So over here, it's going to provide you a bunch of information about the mod itself, and feel free to actually go ahead and join the Discord chat as well. Before you go ahead and install it, make sure you go over here to the launcher options right over here, and then what you want to do is you want to go on Java settings, and you actually want to go ahead and increase your memory to around 15 gigabytes. And this is basically so like we have enough RAM in order to actually run all the mods and stuff like that. So obviously go as high as you can. For me, it is 15 gigabytes, so I'm just going to be putting it at 15 gigabytes. I believe at default it sets to like something very low, so make sure you guys actually go ahead and change your launcher options before you actually install any of these mods. But once you went ahead and adjusted your settings, you can now go ahead and install the Pixelmon mod right over here by pressing on this button, and it may take a while if it's your very first time actually using Pixelmon, so don't worry about that if it takes a little bit. Obviously that might happen depending on your internet speed and stuff like that. And then eventually you should see the Mojang Studios logo actually popping up right over here, and once you see this, that is a very good sign. When you load into the game, you'll notice that we get a bunch of new buttons right over here, but the one you actually want to go ahead and press on is multiplayer, and that is because we are going to be playing a Pixelmon server where basically you and your friends can play Pixelmon together and play multiplayer, which in my opinion is very, very fun. But anyways, you guys want to add this server in particular, play.pocketpixels.net right over here, and for the server name, you guys can name it whatever you want, but just make sure you go ahead and save the IP right over there. And once you're ready, go ahead and join up this server. And I'm actually really excited to say that I'm going to be continuing my series on Pocket Pixels over here, which is definitely really hype. I actually did play the server before, but not in 2023, so I figured I just refreshed you guys on how to actually join this server, and of course how to actually go ahead and install Pixelmon. But once you're over here in the Pocket Pixel server, what you want to do is you want to select on the compass right over here, and then you want to go over here to Pixelmon Yellow, which is the one that I'm going to be playing for the remainder of this series. And here we are back in our game right over here. So if you guys have not been watching at all recently, I actually did make this house in the last series on this server, but that was a while ago, and now it is just time for something completely new. I still actually do have some Pokemon over here that I did start off with, which I'm super stoked about, but this is basically my house, guys. So if you actually want to go ahead and visit me, you guys can actually do so. Here is my coordinates that you guys could basically actually use in order to come here, which is definitely pretty sick if you do ask me. So yeah, a lot has changed actually. There's like a whole forest here now, because before there was no forest. It was literally just like a massive plain and stuff like that. So that is definitely pretty cool, that some stuff did happen while I was actually gone. But anyways, once you're over here in the actual world, you will notice that there is actually like a bunch of Pokemon that do spawn everywhere. For example, we have a Weedle right over here and stuff like that, and this server actually does give you some Pokeballs in order to start off with, which is definitely pretty sick. And over here we have another Pokemon over here, which is a Skull Vet over here, which is definitely pretty sick if you do ask me. But this is literally like Pokemon. Like literally you can just find Pokemon that you like, you can capture it with Pokeballs, which is definitely pretty sick if you do ask me. And best of all, there's like a bunch of houses everywhere that people have built over, you know, the entire course of the server's run, and they built some pretty impressive houses if you do ask me. And they also do have their different Pokemons as well. But basically I'm gonna give you a quick run through on all of the important things that you need to know on this server. Basically, all you gotta do is type in the command /menu right over here, and then it is gonna give you all of this amazing stuff over here. And here are all the different teleport warps that you guys can actually go ahead and use. So you guys can go ahead and actually go to the shops over here, and here are all of the different stores that you guys can actually use in this server over here. So for example, we have like flying stores, we have fire stores, all that good stuff. And basically you can actually go ahead and buy with in-game currency, not necessarily real money, but you guys can actually buy some pretty cool things. For example, we can buy like some of these really cool like end blocks, which is definitely pretty sick if you do ask me. So I'm honestly really excited about that. Next up, we have the warp crates over here, and this is going to take you to the crate room. And basically you guys can go ahead and open up all of these different crates over here, and crates will essentially give you like something really amazing. You know, obviously you have to actually purchase a crate key, and then with that crate key you guys could basically get something really amazing. You know, obviously it's randomized, but either way you're still going to get a really cool like Pokemon. You can get like legendary Pokemon, shiny Pokemon, all that good stuff. So I highly recommend actually going ahead and taking a look at the crate room over here. There's a lot more crates. They added a lot more crates than before, so I'm honestly pretty stoked about that. By far one of my favorite things to do is to actually go over here to the safaris, and basically this is like the wild. You know, basically you guys can go ahead and select between all of these different biomes, and you can find Pokemon that are specific to that biome. For example, we're gonna go over here to the jungle biome over here, boom, just like so. And as you can tell, we are in this beautiful looking jungle biome, and there's a bunch of like jungle themed Pokemon over here. We have Mankey. His name is literally Mankey. What? Yo, what? That is cool. I didn't even know there was a Pokemon called that. And we have just basically all of the different jungle Pokemon that you would want. And some of these Pokemon can get really rare, so you can find some really rare Pokemon. I believe one of the rare Pokemons is like Turtwig, so that is definitely pretty sick. So yeah, there definitely is like a lot of you know, areas that you can go to. And it's not just the jungle, guys. There's loads of different biomes as well, and you can literally just walk, you know, across this bridge over here, and then you are in a new biome. So over here we are in the swamp biome, but there's seriously so many different cool Pokemon over here. And literally right over here is like a winter themed biome. Yo, let's go. So you guys can actually make your way up here and find so many different unique and rare Pokemon. But honestly guys, my favorite part about this entire like server is that you can actually go ahead and challenge these Pokemon that you do find in the safaris over here. And all you got to do in order to actually like fight any of these Pokemon is press on the R button over here, just like so, in order to begin a Pokemon battle over here. So as you can tell, our Pokemon have not, you know, completely healed up, which definitely is a problem if you do ask me. But regardless, we can still actually go ahead and hopefully take the W. So as you can tell, we have this entire menu over here, and this is basically where we can make all of our moves. So I'm going to be using Bulldoze over here, and let's see if it does work. Let's go. All right. Like, it did like 70% damage so early on. All right, let's go. And oh my God. Yo, what? How is this Pokemon like literally about to like, look at that small Pokemon over here compared to me, a big snake over here, and I'm literally about to like die. No, but never mind. There we go. We were actually able to go ahead and take out a Nuzleaf right over here. We do gain XP, and you actually do get you know, some loot from actually defeating these Pokemon, but it is up to you if you actually want to go ahead and take that loot. Usually they don't really give you anything too crazy unless it's like a legendary Pokemon or something like that. And what is this Pokemon? Charbug. I literally never seen this Pokemon before. Let's go ahead and try to fight it over here. It's literally like a green box. Yo, that is hilarious. But I'm gonna be using Bulldoze again. my trusty move, and oh wow, it already did so much damage to him. And let's use sand attack. Hopefully that does actually get the job done. And no, that move wasn't very effective at all. Oh my god, we're about to die. We are about to die. We're about to die. Oh my goodness, this is not good. And wait, no way. No, he took out my Sandaconda. Yo, what is going on, man? All right, we gotta go ahead and use Marwoke. This Pokemon right here, which is definitely pretty sick. But let's see if we're able to take the W. We had to avenge. So let's use Tail Whip. There we go. Boom. That should do enough damage. Oh my god, that dude is still at 4%. And there we go. There we go. We did it. We did it, and we took very little damage from that entire thing, which is honestly such a major W in my book. Hopefully this entire video was helpful. Make sure to check out the server store as well in order to, find cool deals, purchase yourself some crates, and all that good stuff. See you later, French fries.